Hi guys, welcome back. So this is a very quick one. I just want to show you how my Sunday setup looks like typically on rehearsal days. I can't do this on a Sunday because yes, exactly. So for the same rig I use for rehearsals is the same thing that I show up with on a Sunday. So whatever I do at rehearsals is what reflects during Sunday services. So join me as I show you my setup. I play the Tama Hyperdrive 7-piece kit, and for those that have been asking what kind of drum heads do I use, I run the Evans EC reverse dots drum heads on my Tom 1, and I use the Evans EC ordinary on my Tom 2. There are specific reasons for that, and I run the Evans 360 on my floor tom. So, and I use the same Evans EC reverse dot for my snare drum. However, I change my snare drums like on a 2-week basis depending on how I want my sound to come out. So I have a few cymbals here. As you can see, Sabian SBR is my right cymbal. Sorry, Sabian B8X is my right cymbal. I have B8X as my hi-hat also, and then I have this Sentence silent crash, and as well as my Abori B8. So moving on to, and then I also have a stack here from Zildjian, a stack of Zildjian and Sentence, some broken cymbals that I had to turn into a stack. So moving down to my sound setup, I run Ableton Live for my tracks and loops. So something is currently playing right now, we're testing a sound. Then I use the Presonus 26C sound card, Studio One sound card, to run tracks. So I run tracks for the main output. I use one channel for the main output, and I use another channel for the in-ears, output to the in-ears for cues and clicks. I run one channel for clicks and I run another channel for the main output. Then also here's my talkback mic that I used to communicate with the band right here. Sometimes it's on my left, sometimes on my right one. Depends on how comfortable I want to be with it. Then I run my in-ears, my monitoring system from this P1 system here, right here. It's running on a 9-volt battery, the Behringer P1. And I have just one output to it, open to make it 2 outputs so that I can get better outputs to my ears. Then I have a spare snare drum here, Tama Superstar Hyperdrive also, but I currently use a custom pork pie snare drum. It was bought by my pastor all the way from US, brought it down to Nigeria for us, and so that's what I use primarily as my snare drum. But then, however, I move on to have this as a spare right beside me in case this snare drum snaps, but it has never given up on me since I've been using it. So that's that about my setup. So I also run Able sets alongside Ableton Live. I think I'll just do a proper video on how I link Able sets with Ableton. So what Able set does for me is I have my tracks arranged here, backing tracks and the arrangement for each song, each set list, and it's a plugin linked up with Ableton Live. So I run it alongside with Ableton to be able to, so while I'm playing, I can have the pre-intro just play from here like this. Let me play it out. So I don't know why it's losing connection. So it goes on like this, and I can decide to just move on to intro. Intro like that. So it saves me the time of all of this. And I have just all the songs lined up together in this place, all in one like this. Then I know what part of the song we are going back to, what part of the song we're supposed to go back to. So it helps me as the band leader to also as well be able to give us a guide when I'm talking to the guys. So as much as I have this also, I also have my cues lined up in here, and with a pretty lady's voice in the background telling us the next line, the next part of the song. But if we decide to go back to a part of the song, I just come to Able Sets. But while I'm playing, I leave Able Sets open like this. I just come to Able Sets and just click whatever I need to click on. However, Able Sets costs $150. Thank you, and God bless you.